Welcome to season 15 here at Blood, Sweat, and Beers. This is our week one wrap up. Before we get into the good, the bad, and the ugly of our league and the NFL, let's first spend a little bit of time with our newest team owner, Seth Mike Miley. Seth, good to have you here with us today.
Howdy, trying to get all figured out here.
So, before we get too far into it, do you want to just say a few words of introduction? We know that you're Ian's brother, and I guess some of us know you more or less, but some of the guys just met you at the draft. So, anything you want to say at the outset here?
Nothing too crazy. Yeah, knew Billy. Met Joe, I think at Billy's wedding. So we kind of go back to that point. But other than that, nothing too interesting. I got one goal this season is that's to help you guys not lose the Keith.
You did a great job week one.
Well, thank you. We'll see if we can keep it up.
You put your money where your mouth was because you said that during the draft, and then you came through for us.
Yeah.
So anything that we need to know about, I mean, you don't know us a whole lot, but what do we need to know about you? Are you as big a Cards fan as Ian and Alex Billy?
No. No,
Well,
I found
that's good to
so
know.
yeah. I kind of found out I'm more of a player fan than an actual. I mean, I think if I moved cities, I'd probably end up liking that team because I'm not super tied to any team. So I live here, so I'm a Cardinals fan. So it's kind of how it goes. Born and raised Arizona, so Cardinals it is.
Maybe born and raised in Arizona is why you're not tied to the Cardinals.
Yeah, they disappointed me a long time.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
Probably much like Ian, right?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. So tell me about your team name. What I know the reference. I know it's from the show How I Met Your Mother, but was that random or is there something to that?
Completely random. I didn't have anything in mind, and I didn't obviously know who I was going to be coming out of the draft at that time. So I just threw up something that could stay generic and something that I don't know was a little different and kind of didn't have anything too much in mind when I put that up there.
So is this something that will stick, or is it kind of like your loyalty to the team? You might just decide to pick something else one day.
At the moment, it's going to stick unless something happens where like to Billy.
That's always a possibility. Oh goodness. So that was a pretty solid week one that you had there. What is that just sort of a fluke? I mean, almost 50 points from the Dallas D. That's obviously not sustainable, but is
No,
this what we should come to expect from you week over week?
I hope so. I mean, I can't remember. I was waiting for. I'm pretty happy about Brees on the bench. He started out pretty well, and I think that's going to only ramp up as the season progresses. So I'm pretty happy about that. Uh, Losing Dobbins hurts, I think, a little bit because he was looking pretty good before I lost him now for the year. But Dallas helped me win that week. Gave me what I needed to get through. Goddard obviously hurt a little bit, but I feel like a little management we can get there.
Now, did Goddard play?
Apparently. I don't know. I think he was out there the whole game. They just didn't throw at him at all.
I was trying to make sure we weren't establishing a pattern of
Yeah.
Miley's starting guys that don't put uniforms on Sunday.
I'm not my brother with that.
How many years have you been playing fantasy?
So I started my own league. It's over 10 years. Maybe like 13, 14 now.
Cool. So you're projected, I don't know if you've seen the final standing projections.
Hmm.
You're projected to end in third. How do you feel about that?
Well, we're going to have to fix that.
You feel like you're undervalued there at number 3?
Oh, I don't know who's got first.
Unfortunately, I do.
Oh, okay.
Last year, I came out of the draft projected number 1, and I ended up
Yeah.
ninth.
It never works out.
No,
I'm usually ranked like 10 to like maybe like 8 to 12 every year. But
I
I've
just
not
don't.
missed the playoffs in all my years of playing, so that's my current hope.
Hang on, you're gonna have to say that again. You've not missed the playoffs in all of your years of playing fantasy football.
That's true.
Not once.
Not once.
In any
So that could change here, but I'm hoping not.
in any league.
In any league.
Okay. Wow. Impressive. Well, I can't say that we're going to be gunning for you because we've got bigger fish to fry. But we'll see if your streak continues. So any team in particular, if you looked over some of the rosters, any team in particular that you see, we always want our own team to end up winning, and I know that, but take your team out of it. If you weren't there, is there another team that you think will probably end up in the championship game, if not winning it all?
Let's see. I think Harrison's got good starters as long as nobody gets hurt. You got a solid team. Aaron ended up losing. Billy better hope none of his team gets hurt. Hmm. Joey could use a quarterback this week. So Harrison, yours, and Aaron's. I think those are some good ones.
Anyway, anything that I could be doing better as a commissioner coming from another commission?
No, I actually really enjoy your guys' league. You have a lot more interaction than most, and you make it fun.
Does that
So
scare you off at all?
no, I think it's better that way. I mean, everybody's got fun banter, and everybody tries, and that's how it should be.
So I had to ask because I think we've scared people off before. The banter gets going because we know each other because we've been together so much, and then you bring one new guy or two new guys in a season, and it's like sometimes they get whiplash.
Right. Yeah. Got to play a little bit of catch up. I don't get all the references, but I chime in where I can.
Well, once you just got to start, right?
That's it.
You'll never be a part of the inside jokes unless you start being a part of the inside jokes.
Yeah.
So,
Make your way.
very cool. Anything you want to add at the very end here? I won't keep you any longer.
No, that's it.
All right, Seth. Well, thank you. I appreciate you spending a little bit of time. I'm sure we'll be talking frequently throughout the weeks.
All right. Sounds good, Adam.
Well, gentlemen, we appreciate our newest team owner, Seth Mike, spending a little bit of time with us. I know as we look forward to week 2, week 3, we're going to continue to try to knock Keith off the throne, or probably more appropriately, bury him under it if at all possible. So enjoy week 2.